Reni, welcome again to our channel, which is 360 degrees East London. Well, today I'm pointing out a few things. Izinto that have to do with relationships, do with marriage, and why most people don't get married, and why certain products are created so that men don't actually see the value in marriage. So my start would be, okay, first let me introduce myself. Ngupura. I reside here in East London. So the point of us creating a channel was to put a platform that many people can listen to, many people can take references, many people can love it, and a lot of people can actually enjoy it. But familiar faces are doing content, and we don't want to lie. So many of us in East London, if we are true to ourselves, we've got nothing which is out there. We don't have any podcasts. We don't have any footprint on TV, so that's why we're doing this thing. Now, let me get to the point. One of the first things that I want to talk about is relationship factor mixed with the Bible. Now, when you look at the marriage rate in South Africa, it's actually decreasing. Abantu abafuna utshata. Males don't want to get married because they have a mindset to say a woman is going to benefit more. If I am a male and I get married at a young age, ndizochata lo mntana that I met, so lo mntana uzawubenefita a day with divorce. And these are the conversations that we had with some of my colleagues. We spoke about these things. But yet when you look at the Bible is going to tell you that get married to one person or two or three, like Solomon did, like David did, and all these big greats in the Bible, or be like Paul, don't get married at all. But now I fault that statement because abantu abamnyama, they got married, and I believe that's the right way. You go to your parents and I'm ready to get married. Then they're gonna see a girl for you. But before they see that girl, what happens is they look at the family, they see what kind of family is this, and then they say, okay, fine. We know the family, we're building the world. So you as the kids, you did not know each other. Maybe you've passed each other on the way, but you've never had any form of relationships. So uzothathwa intombazana izohlala apha ekhaya. Xa ifika apha ekhaya le ntombazana izoba ngumntana walapha, not my wife, but a part of our family. So things changed. It became modernized. Into yokuthwala and arranged marriage in African culture, it became a crime. According to abanye abantu, in some areas we watch on TV, they will say that you have a crime. Now I choose a person that I want to get married to, but now this person I only saw in the street. Lo mntu lo mhle. Now the problem number one with that, you saw a girl passing on the street, inxibe weave. Ifakele lashes, ifakele nzipho. Probably she has a boob job. I got interested in that. She's got a butt extension. And then I see this girl, Zomchat. They have a small relationship and I get married. Now, 2-3 weeks down the line, honeymoon phase is gone. Akafuni uvuka ekuseni. Akafuni kuhlamba izitya, akafuni ukupheka. She doesn't want to do all those things because she doesn't want to. Now, these are the kind of women that you guys want to marry. Lazy girls, number one. Girls that you see wants to go and buy Istropay. Now, mind you, Istropay is a French product that makes billions of money. You want a girl that you saw in a weave. So this weave, how much is it? We're talking about a 4.1 or 4.2 billion company, which is Africa makes millions out of women. So now what women did, they actually looked at males and catfished males into trapping them into marriages. That is the second point. Now, it's all and well that you have a choice. But now, as you see, lo mntu umtshatileyo is not what you wanted. Is not the person that you thought she was. You're gonna become aggressive, with this is a male nature. You're going to start coming back from work, or you're going to go out with friends, or you're not going to come at all. Then one of is abafazi or women hate cheating. You're going to cheat. Now she's going to see all these tendencies, she starts to cheat. Now we're creating this web of cheating in the house. But do we ever ask our questions why that happens? Because we're not happy with our choices. And now, this is one of the fundamental things because our marriage was not set on the Bible. It was not set on our customary law. We got together somewhere, we saw each other, we got interested, we decided to get married. Now, what do we do? One of the problems that we have as males, we do not have a Bible for males. Yeah, a manual. It's looking for that word. Asna a manual. So once your woman starts to treat you in a certain manner, we don't have a manual to go to that manual and say, oh, shit, this is what I would do. So if she doesn't want to cook, how do I convince this woman that I want you to cook for me? How do you convince your woman that I don't want you to wear tights so other men can look at you in the street and like, hey, baby, because I'm a jealous guy. And then who knows when I'm jealous, how do I act? I hope I'm not losing you on this. Many women today use their sexual form to lure men in. Go look at Instagram. All the women with a lot of followers, they're wearing short skin, mango tight, and you only do have so big. And it's unfortunate that our kids are looking at that and they're feeling inspired. So I want us to have a conversation about that. I want us as parents, as males, as women, how do we change the mindset of this society to say this is a problem of black kids are not creating foundations. I was looking at an Indian culture, Indian families. Most people who are successful in India, one thing they say when they are standing on podiums, whether it's Miss World, whether it's cricket sportsmen, they will say, I want to thank my parents. So there's this culture in India of continuity. Parents. Now, what kind of parents are we going to be if we fight in front of the kids? If we don't get married, if we value Khalisana more than going to your parents and saying, so this is why we have certain episodes of Abantwana, Masenyobeni, and all of that, because we're not creating a culture of a family. And it's unfortunate because it's happening to only the black culture, not the white culture. So as I was saying that the percentage is decreasing of marriage, it's decreasing only in black culture. Not in white, not in Indian. I don't know about the colors, because the colors, I think at times they don't know if they're black or they're white, so they're just divided. So these two cultures, with as white and Indian, they're very strict. They're still stuck into their own culture. So kumele thina singabantu abamnyama sihlale phansi simele into kuthiwa imbizo. So to understand what the values and what objectives do we have as children and as young parents. And let's start a conversation. When you have time, just click and subscribe and you become part of this conversation. Then we're going to see. Well, I think let me leave it there for today. You're going to see me on my next video. Hopefully I'm going to have someone to sit with, and I'll be discussing sports. Then next week I'm doing again the relationship. But what I want to go through next week is how can we as young males become leaders. That's what I'm going to be speaking about next week. That as Oputabacha, how to emulate what our great-grandparents and our parents have done for us, in order for us to not be seen as Lendo today, go to our males what you call it. I can't say it, but what males are called today, because I can't say I'm a dog. Yeah. So I'll see you next time. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.